know it's been a couple weeks since I've done a video, and um, yeah, I guess I'm struggling a little bit with what I'm doing and what I want to be doing. I have, like all of us, we have this journey that we take in this life, and we try to find our way to give back to the world, our way to belong in the world, our way to show up and contribute, and kind of this passion that we can turn into a career, or a passion how we can reach out and help others in several different ways. And these videos um, are a way of me trying to do that, and I've enjoyed it. It's been a good process for me, and hopefully helpful to at least someone out there. But as I think about it, and that, I there's more. I have a story, a journey that I've been on for my whole life, and I'm not joking when I say my whole life. I went through something, a big T trauma, before I could even talk, and that trauma got buried because when I was a little bit older, when I had some words, I tried to share in my own way that there was someone in my life that made me extremely uncomfortable to be around, and a place that I would go to occasionally that I didn't want to go to, and a person who I didn't want to be around who was a member of my community. And I was only 4 or 5 at the time. I tried to express my distaste, my dislike. This person seemed bad to me, and I got shut down very quickly. That as a young child, as a lesser person than an adult, that I was not allowed to speak in such a way to a good person, about a good person. Um, it was the culture at the time. Children were not allowed to speak ill of authority. We were meant to obey authority and to do what we were told. And so I quickly buried this trauma that was going on in my life, and it has affected my whole life. And I spent my life looking for help, looking for the answers, looking to understand what I had buried, what had become suppressed, what had got just pushed deep, deep down. And there was so much that just didn't make sense in my world. And anyway, like, it's such a big story that I haven't been able to tell it really the way I want to tell it. And about a little over 2 years ago, I found help, and I found a modality of helping that I have become certified in to help others. And it changed my life. Like, I am a different person today, like, so much. I finally had language for my lived experience. And the last 2.5 years, I have grown exponentially, and life is changing for me rapidly. And I'm desperately looking for this way to reach out and to help and to share what I've learned. And I think I've just taken on too much all at once. And uh, not these videos aren't quite what I want them to be. The story I have to tell and the way I want to tell it, it isn't quite happening in these videos that I'm sharing. So I'm here on this video just to let you know that I appreciate those of you who have reached out to me and who have supported and loved me through this small journey of videos, but through my life. I put this on my Facebook um, because these are my friends, these are the people I know, these are the people who have influenced me in my life. And so I appreciate this little part in learning how to use my voice again and break the silence of this trauma that has, wow, really affected my life. And so I'm going to step back just a little bit and regroup and find a way to share my story and share what I've learned through my lived experience and through this new language that I've learned that's made helped make sense of my lived experience, and then come back and find a way to share that in a way that hopefully will be helpful to others who may have suffered through similar experiences and be looking for answers and haven't found them yet. I'm grateful for all of those out there who I've learned from, who have helped me get to the place I am today. It is a beautiful journey. It's a beautiful place when we can work through our trauma and we can heal from it, and then we get to enjoy the fruits of the other side. And I'm enjoying the fruits of the other side, but part of those fruits, I think, is giving back, is replanting those seeds of wisdom back into the world and helping someone else. So this will be my last video for a time until I can regroup and really figure out how I want to share my story and the wisdom that I've gained from my lived experience and from the certifications that I've received in learning a modality and language in how to help others. So just didn't want to leave anyone hanging. I am wanting to show up just in a different way. In I don't know. I don't know yet what that exactly looks like. I'm working on it. I've got a few ideas, but I'm working on a lot of different things. But I want to be sure that when I share my story and I share what has helped, that I do it with great integrity and I do it in a very loving and kind way, because it's a heavy topic and it's a topic so many people um, shy away from and have a difficult time addressing because, yeah, trauma is not pretty. And some of those big cheap traumas are quite difficult to embrace and to accept, that bad things happen in this world. We know they do, but when we talk about them, sometimes it's heavy and hard and difficult. Um, so I want to find a way to do that in the best way possible. So thank you for giving me the opportunity, for those who've listened, for the private messages, for the comments, the encouragement. Um, and I'll be back at some point to share my story in a way that feels right, in a way that feels appropriate. And um, and hopefully I'll be able to give back and do some good in the world, in the way that good has been done to me as well. So thanks for listening, and until next time.